Hi, this is Josh Delaney with Weight Loss Warrior. I'm here with Cassandra. She just finished up our program, and it was a pleasure having you. I really enjoyed working with you, and thanks for giving us your time to do this video. It's really important for us to share with others the experiences, both good and bad, and how we've been able to help people. So, what made you want to start the program originally?
Yeah, so basically, I had found that I'd put on, an extra 20, 25 pounds over the past couple of years. Most of my life, I was pretty comfortable with my weight, but I'd seen this change just in the past couple of years. Couple pounds a year, just kind of slowly creeping up until I felt like the difference was noticeable and I was uncomfortable. My pants were fitting too tight. I'd already gone up a couple sizes and thought, okay, what's kind of the breaking point here? Where do I say enough's enough? So that's kind of when I made the decision.
Okay. And what results have you seen?
So far, the results have been really, really good. I've lost 23 pounds so far, which I'm super excited about. It was, yeah, I mean, tremendous, just the way my clothes are fitting, just the way I look. And then of course the weight in general, just really good results so far.
Fantastic. So, a lot of times, whenever we're going through the program or trying to change our physical appearance, since we see ourselves all the time, we don't really see what's changing until we get comments from others. So, what comments have you gotten from others while you were going through the process?
Yeah, just a lot of different kind of comments. Like at work, people would comment and say, wow, have you been working out or dieting, or you look different? I can definitely notice a change. And of course, family and friends had also commented. My husband, my daughter were both like, wow, it's just amazing, the results. They could kind of watch it happening and comment along the way. But I mean, yeah, it was everything from work to family and friends, and yeah,
Good.
it just felt really good.
So one thing about our program that I enjoy, we don't restrict you, and our whole goal in this process is to create an emotionally and physically sustainable lifestyle while trying not to disrupt your routine. So, did you ever find yourself, as far as eating and things like that, kind of in the corner by yourself, eating your own foods, or was the whole family kind of in the process and doing it together?
No, I definitely found myself alone with some of my meals. So my husband would eat, I'd say 50% of the meals with me. He felt like they were things that he would like as well. So that made it
Okay, good.
easy. My daughter, a little bit, but there were definitely times when they both said, okay, we don't want the quinoa, and they would opt out of a certain meal. But I'd say at least 50% of the meals were super family friendly,
Right.
and everybody was on board with those items.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
What do you think the big thing has contributed to your success?
I think support from family and friends, I think that's important. Success, in your household definitely comes from your family. So making sure that they're supporting your meals and eating them with you most of the time is a big part of it. Also, the meal plans make it so easy to be successful. You really just everything's just laid out for you, and it's just super easy to follow. So I think that was a big part of it as well.
Good. Well, that kind of answered my second question too on how easy were the meal plans to follow. I also know while we were going through it, I always asked, hey, what changes do we have next week, and what would you like? And you took advantage of some of those things, and it seems that you really enjoyed that aspect of it. So that's good. So you may have already answered this, but what was your favorite part of the program?
Oh, definitely the meal plans for sure. So
Okay.
they're, like I said, so easy to follow. I think in the beginning I stressed out a little bit too much about making sure every ingredient was to my liking with the feedback to you. Just, hey, I
Right.
don't like this, let's swap it out. And then once I was a couple weeks in, I really kind of just took control after watching Brooke's videos about
Yep.
topics, which definitely recommend to everybody. I mean, um, they just kind of change your perspective on everything. So once
Uh-huh.
I watch all these videos and get the information, I realized, okay, well, I had zucchini a couple nights ago. I don't want to have that again. I can pick
Right.
any other, broccoli or salad or something like that and just swap it out. So once I kind of got the routine down, It was so easy, and I didn't stress about the little details. If I was out of an ingredient that was on the list, you just skipped it and you moved on, and
Yes.
or you pulled something else out of the cabinet. So it was super easy to follow.
That is exactly what we want you to do. I always tell everybody it takes us about 2 to 3 weeks to figure each other out, to get into specific routines and do things that you enjoy. But at the end of the day, there's nothing magical about the templates that we're giving you. You know, you're basically picking the foods that you like. We're throwing different recipes and things at them to make it fun and give you variety. But at the end of the day, there's not two pieces of bread that you're going to throw together, sprinkle cinnamon on it, and chug apple cider vinegar. So if something is spicy, then don't put the peppers in it. If you don't want tomatoes that day, or you couldn't make it to the store, or maybe something wasn't ripe that was on the recipe, substitute it. So this whole thing isn't necessarily about the food that we're giving you or the recipes. It's about teaching you the substitutions, and all those meal plans are a template to allow you not to think, to have a crutch, so you don't have to think about, hey, what are we all having for dinner? What do I got to go to the grocery store? And it kind of makes it as simple as possible. So how has this program helped you for the future?
I feel like I'm more educated now with food and preparing my meals and dinner throughout the day. So definitely I have a better idea now of what I need to do going forward. And then also have the knowledge to, you know, in the future, if we want to start losing weight again, maybe I have different goals or the body's changing, then I, you know, have the knowledge that I need to kind of put the plan back into motion.
Right. Fantastic. And that's exactly what we want you to do. So would you recommend our program for others?
Yes, absolutely. So anybody who's kind of on the fence about it, I mean, I watched a lot of the testimonials before I signed up. Of course, I went back and forth between, should I go to the gym, but I don't really want to work out. So admittedly being lazy. So watched the testimonials. Everything looked right on track with something that I could be successful in. And it is so easy to follow. So absolutely, I would recommend it to anybody who is trying to lose weight.
I think the number one thing that I enjoy talking about with our potential clients is our exercise program, because a lot of people don't understand that 80 to 90% of how you look and feel is based on your nutrition, not on exercise. And you cannot outwork a bad diet. And a lot of people think that, oh, if I've got to lose weight, I've got to go to the gym and diet in the gym and not eat as much. And that is simply not true. And you're a testimony to that. And I love our exercise program because 70% of the people, even though we have great exercise programs that we're going to recommend both in-house, in the gym, or we can customize things for you. And regardless of physical ailments that you have, you don't have to do it. Of course, we want you to exercise. We want you to be fit for multiple reasons. But to get to your goal, nutrition-wise and your weight, we do not have to use it. So, and you are telling us that same thing. So, fantastic.
Yeah. The exercise was very helpful.
What's that?
I said the exercise plans were very helpful as well. But definitely, I didn't feel like I had to do them every day.
Yes, good. Well, I appreciate your time today. Thanks for being a part of our program. We've still got a little bit of time left, as you and I were discussing, and kind of got to get you on a reverse diet. You met your weight loss goal, and so now it's just keeping it sustainable and eating more foods, but most importantly, keeping those macronutrients in the right ratio that we discovered for your body and keeping you happy and full of energy. So, all right, looking forward to working with you for a little bit more, and thanks again for your time.
All right, thank you. Appreciate all your help.